this is V Kanon. Here I am with another episode for XX with Vivid Girl. This time I'll be unpacking and building my 100 pieces mini puzzle. I bought this back in Oita. Oita is one of the most famous spots in Japan when it comes to onsen, hot springs. And thus I bought this Gintama. I'm not really sure whether the picture here shows onsen or is it just a public bath, but there are Hijikata, Gintoki, Okita Sogo, so Okita, and there's Kagura, there's Sympathy, because Sympathy wears circle specs, that's why I'm wearing circle specs today. And there are 5 Oni. Nowadays I don't really press shuffle on my phone anymore. Well, it's already playing physical. It's already on shuffle, and yes, I already press repeat as well. And so without further ado, I'll be cutting it. I forgot my Moe cute pink scissor, and instead I got this kitchen scissor. So 150 pieces. The size is 10 times 14.7 cm. Means the area is 147 cm square. I know my math. Places where this is being sold, they actually sold the frame, but I didn't get it. Instead, I will be sticking this on a normal piece of paper with double tape because I think it's a bit waste to get the frame. I hope that I can finish this in 20 to 30 minutes. Onsen! My trip was to Fukuoka, to Kyushu to be exact, and one of my stops was Oita. Went to Chino-ike. I think that's one of the most memorable part of my trip because Chino-ike is this hot spring, but the water is red. So chi in Japanese means blood. So Chino-ike means river of blood. They had somewhat like a collaboration with Hozuki no Reitetsu, even though there weren't like certain goods or anything. It's just one poster of Hozuki with the twins. Oh, this is so small. What's this? This is something like a customer service if there's any problem. It's not like I'm going to send it anyway. First step of building puzzle definitely is to find all the sides. The sides and the corner. And this scissor is not cutting, okay, it's cutting. I love onsen, but sad to say I can't stay in hot water for too long. So even though I went to onsen, I think I only stayed for about 10 minutes. I should have timed myself right. My most favorite guy in Gintama is Hijikata, but lately I'm into Katsura. Well, actually Katsura has been like my number 2 favorites when it comes to Gintama because I've always been liking long hair characters, but I like Hijikata because he's just weird. Well, Katsura is also weird in his own way. Well, the reason why I like Katsura lately is because of the seiyuu though, because lately I'm into Ishida Akira. But the reason why I came to like Ishida Akira is from Saeki Reload, which is Hakai. Hakai is totally not like Katsura though, so I'm a bit conflicted right now. Actually, I like this kind of puzzles, and I think I mentioned it in my previous vlogs anyway. Okay, I'll stop. I tend to repeat what I say. I'm so sorry. Of course, I'm currently watching Gintama, which is the last arc. I actually cried when Sugun died. I mean, I didn't expect that at all. Or to be exact, I didn't expect that I would cry. When I read the manga, I already cried, and when I watched the anime, I cried again. Well, sad stories stays as sad stories for me, to me. Well, there are times when the manga don't touch, the anime don't touch me enough though. Like for example, when I watched Koe no Katachi, I actually cried when I read the manga. But I didn't cry at all when I watched the anime. But something like Orange, I cried in the live action, I cried in the anime, I cried in the manga. And Asasu Kyosetsu, I cried all 3 as well, live action, manga, and anime. I think I should put on the double tape first as well, but I'm not really sure how long it should be. I'm just using like lucky guesses. Where does this come from? If it's not... Oh, okay. This is the other corner. Actually mistaken the 2 corners. Where's this? So this is the size of how long it will be. I guess this is 14. Ah, it's BLISS. BLISS is not released yet in anywhere. I mean, it's only played in short. I mean, it's only played by GT Studios so far. I've been receiving lots of kind comments about BLISS. Thank you very much. It was my very first time like really being in contact with tokusatsu related stuff. It's not that I'm not interested in tokusatsu, but I just never had the chance to try it as well. I meant to try watching. This double tape is like super strong. It's a bit slanted. Sing it. This is the head, this is the head. This should be, I'm not sure. I thought what's next after this. Oh, I missed one piece. As I say, this is super strong. I don't think I missed any more sides too. I need to take off everything again. I miss the cold breeze in Japan. When we go on a trip, like no matter how cold it is, maybe it's just Japan though, but like no matter how cold it is, I still don't miss home that much. I believe half an hour has passed. And I told myself that I would finish this in 20-30 minutes. Maybe I should talk about which episode of Gintama that I like. I like this episode where the appearance of Kuroko no Tasuke. I like that episode the most. I was like, wow, even Kensho actually appeared. I'm actually quite lost right now. Am I stuck here? Is it like this? Everything is so green. I'm really losing some parts. So after almost an hour, this is almost done, but it's because I actually took it off again for this puzzle itself. Not even counting yet when I will bring it to my own room. I've undo it and do it again for 3 to 4 times, OMG. And I'm never going to make a vlog out of doing puzzle anymore. A bit more! 加油! This is like building SD Gundam. The parts are really small. It's honestly hard to see because the light is just right above, so it's like so much reflection. Dekita! My back is aching like crazy right now. But yay! At last I finished my Gintama puzzle. I can only take picture of it later because it's on my table right now. If I were to sneeze or if I were to blow, it will just go up. So I tried this for the 3rd time. The first time I didn't measure properly the people. For the 2nd time I actually measured properly, but when I stick them they just didn't go straight. I thought this would be more fun, but well, it is fun, but I learned my lesson. I'm not going to make any more this kind of puzzle kind of vlog. I ended up not talking much as well, but I think I talked about my love for Gintama as well. And so this was V Kanon. Thank you for watching. I still have lots to build from Gunpla, One Piece. Do look forward to my next vlogs and see you again. V Kanon desta.